seekers in the night, hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around, mysteries we have found in the shadows we can.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Angelina. Good morning, entire frickin' universe. Welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, our daily inventory, and a reminder to do what I haven't reminded myself to do today. Take a breath. Wow. Good morning, Jenny. It looks nice outside. I have not stepped outside yet, but the sun is singing and the birds are shining. So I can only imagine the type of day it's going to be. So I hope everybody had that amazing day yesterday. Mine turned out pretty good. It was nice and busy. But now we get to focus on the present, the moment. If we understand doing something like the tarot meditation, if we understand now, it helps us to predict what we're going to do next. That's why there isn't divination in this. It's understanding. Understanding gives us the knowledge to know what to do next. So, where are my feet at? It is nice. Was already puttering in the yard. Oh, man. Yep. I saw that. It's like, okay, I guess I have to cut my grass again. It's going from every 2 weeks to, what, it's going to be like almost twice a week. But we've been planning stuff. Mina's been going to town. But, so Angelina, yep, you get the worm today. That is not a really good enticement. You know? Let me know the early bird is going to get the paycheck. The early bird, but I don't need no worm. So, there's that other breath. And that reminds me to ask, where's our feet at? Because my feet are flat on the floor. They're nice and comfortable. I'm rolling my ankles because, oh, that feels good. And then that reminds me to check in with where my butt is, doing the kitty dance, getting nice and comfortable. Checking in with the shoulders. Oh. The neck. All of that feels really good now. Now it's just that reminder that, oh, I guess I have slowed down. So our goal is to try and walk. So we were going to go to bed early. So we can get up early. So we can go for a walk, become the early birds. And that is not working out at all. All it means is that I'm turning my alarm clock off now and sleeping later. So you guys are going to be my inspiration. What can I say? I will just remember, if they can do it, then maybe I can do it. So, take that one more sip of coffee. Oh, that's good stuff. So, breathing, relaxing, listening to cards like they're sound of the ocean. What's that mean? That means I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or a different idea. And if we believe in a multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path. Because this stack will lead down one path. This conversation is going to lead down a totally different path from this one. The question is, which thread do we want to choose today? Good morning, Jenna. So I'm going to choose the top stack today, or what I like to think of as things that are right in front of us and we don't even see it. Oh, man. So I'm going to do hour, 3, and 1. You know, part of the energy I get, part of the joy that I get from doing the tarot is that we all do have different beliefs and different ideas. Some people find a focus in divination. Some people find a focus in looking at the symbolism and things like that. And often when I'm reading for people and I'm explaining, that I try not to have one set belief. I want to be a clear glass of water so I can reflect what the other person believes. And that's kind of how I feel when I'm sitting here. It's like I don't have an explanation for why I'm so fascinated. So what I want to do is just reflect what other people's beliefs are and just go from there. So, flipping over the first card. Like they're the pages of a book. Our first card. We had the world, and now we had... Yesterday was the world, right? Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So both of these cards are cards of transition, cards of movement. But the Wheel of Fortune is more of the karma card. Wheel of Fortune is, sometimes we can try and stand still and things still happen. When we have the World card, sometimes we can get stagnant. We stay there. We don't want to move forward. But the Wheel of Fortune, well, that spins regardless. That's that karma card that says, what I like to think of it is, if you do the next right thing, you get the next right thing. The karma card, the Wheel of Fortune card, I do believe that we can influence it when we spin it. And so this is just a recognition that, like death, change happens and we don't have control over it. But we do have control over how we react to it. So when that change is coming, we have the Chariot. So as I like to point out, when we have more than one major in a 4-card spread, there's 78 cards in the tarot, only 22 are the majors. And so when the majors pop up, the majors are the destiny cards. The minors are the day-to-day card, welcome to a Wednesday. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Chariot. So what is the Chariot? The Chariot is self-will. The charioteer is the one that goes into battle and through self-will helps to drive people forward. He leads the charge. It's against all odds, this I must do. But we still don't have an understanding of what's going on, because the charioteer, as important as it is, it's going to be based on the next card, because sometimes we have what I like to call self-will run riot. My way or the highway, I am just going to plow through things. So that can be good or that can be destructive. So let's see what the next card is. See, this is why I really enjoy doing one card at a time, because it reminds me that no card is all good. No card is all bad. Unless we learn how to focus on the big picture, then we're just looking at the small little bricks and we're making decisions based on the small little things in front of us. So this is a focus, it says, let's see, because the charioteer is looking at the Wheel of Fortune. So are the horses. Till we have the 7 of coins. So, coins are what? Coins are our home, our health, our finances, and all those things that keep us grounded. So, with the numerology 1 to 10, that's our goal. That's almost like a finish line, 1 to 10. You have 1, you have the Wheel of Fortune spins. And then we have a seed. When things start, when things are new, when things are moved into motion. So that's where we have our new seed. What are we going to do with it? Well, we take what we have and we do the best with it that we can. You know, self-will is whether it's trying to get up early in the morning. Self-will is making sure that we are at work on time, making sure that we're doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. You know, it seems like this big universal heavy thing, but when we're dealing with the coins, the ace is a seed, twos, we're making our daily choices, threes are like an arrow moving forward. That's growth. And each one of these things is that, life brings us changes, daily changes. And as a charioteer, we have to get up and say, all right, we need to move forward with that growth. We have to realize that next there's the fours. And fours are about stability. And the charioteer wants to help maintain that stability because we are that charioteer. Fives are challenges. And so we're talking five of coins. That's where we always end up with some kind of a disruption. It's just a normal pattern. But still, we need to do what we need to do. Fives, 1 to 10, I always say if it's like a hill, if we get past that 5, I think I make it. I can think it. When we do it, we reach 6, where we find that harmony, improvement. We can take a breath after that normal kind of, again, disruptions that we have in our day-to-day lives. That's the 6s. We're getting close to 10. The 7s are about accepting the progress we're making. 7s are about recognizing the potential and our needs to where we need to be. And sometimes it takes self-will to just have the patience to realize this is where we are today. It's not where we might think we want to be. It's not where we think we wish we could be. When we come to the 7 of coins, it's about taking a breath and understanding and realizing that this is the moment that we're at. All the self-will in the world is not going to change the potentials, the wishes. We've planted our seeds. We're doing the next right thing. And as Angelina's pointed out, we have 2 7s here. So the 10s, like the 10s in the tarot, are a 1 and a 0 as we get ready for a change. 7s are about the potential, the drive, and the ambition. 7 of coins is about being grounded. 7 of coins is about finding the patience, which is not easy to do because we are so close to reaching that 10. So today, it's about the small things and having the patience to just push through them. So just to fulfill a day sometimes takes all the self-will we have. But we've planted a lot of seeds. We have planted a lot of potentials. Every time there's a change, we're planting potentials. The 7s and the charioteer is what carries our potentials forward. So today it's about carrying all those potentials, all those seeds we've created, carrying them forward and letting them have the time to grow. It's tough sometimes because the charioteer, again, wants to plow through things. And if the charioteer had their way, they would already be at 10. But the charioteer is what helped us to see our potential and to achieve the potentials of the 7. Now we need to have the patience to let those potentials grow. So today, it is about taking that breath, realizing we are the charioteer, But we can't let the charioteer and their self-will push further than where we are today. It's about understanding that what we did yesterday needs a chance to bloom. It's about reflecting, even though we have all this self-will that says, I should be doing something else. I should be doing a million other things. But the earth is about being grounded. The earth is about planting the seed and then understanding the potential and giving potential time. So today, it's a reflection of the seeds we've planted and nurturing those potentials and recognizing the effort it took just to be able to get this far. So if it's something as simple as I planted my flowers, no matter how much self-will, no matter how much I stare at that plant, it's not going to flower until it's ready. No matter how much I would like the trip to be here now and I'm flying, I've planted the seeds, I'm nurturing all the potentials of what we're going to do. Now it's about giving time, and it doesn't matter how much self-will I have, because I'm going to be upset when it's over and I'm going to wish I was back where I was. So today it's about living in the sevens. It's about living in the potential that we have created and nurturing the seeds we've already planted. We still have the advice card. Look at this guy reaping. So here we have our 3 cards. And I think maybe that's why I felt such a need to drive about the potentials and doing what we need to do. Death is about transition. We have 2 major transition cards here. And so when we are transitioning, it's so hard because we want things to be done, but we need to allow the transition. We need to allow, whether it's grieving, we need to allow our actions to move forward. We need to be willing to move forward. This is a reminder that life is just one big transition. Life is just one transition after another. And we get so caught up in everything that sometimes we don't nurture the things and the potentials we have, because we blur everything together. So today, it's that transition and the potential. It's about accepting transition. No matter what our self-will says, again, we can stare at that plan as long as we want. But when we see something like death, it's not an immediate thing sometimes. It's about nurturing the transition. The seeds get planted and we harvest at the right time. So we just need to keep on nurturing. We keep on maintaining our potentials. We do the next right thing, which is the charioteer, where we use our self-will in an appropriate way, and we nurture our way through a transition to the next potential. We nurture our way through the next transition and to the next potential. So with that, everybody, I'm going to go have my second cup of coffee also. Thank you again for everything. Take care. Have that amazing, amazing day. And I will be back here again tomorrow.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures